Whoa!
Hello!
Hi everyone.
How are you?
I hope you are fine.
We hope you're well because we have another review.
Yes, this is the second review of this show and it is about Millaz production.
It's called Backstreet.
Backstreet. We are from the Backstreets.
It was directed by Saumu.
Saumu. Written and directed by
Saumu.
Power to the ladies.
And the other guy you were talking to.
Yeah, and the other guy we've just talked to.
You
will excuse us for now, but we know you by your face.
We know you. You're awesome.
Okay, what are you gonna say? I know you're laughing.
First of all, what a show!
What a show! I loved and loved and
we
loved
laughed,
endlessly.
We were carried.
And we are cursed.
We forgot.
We were cursed.
We were cursed.
You wouldn't understand the joke about cursed until we curse you.
Until we cursed you. So anyways, let's just get to it.
Yes. Story.
The show was long and brilliant, you know.
Right.
It's about friends who are mourning a friend who has died in war.
Who is alleged to have died in war?
Yeah, alleged.
Yeah.
Alleged.
Or thought of.
Or so we're told by one of the characters.
Yeah.
Alleged. And apparently this then, you know, goes into a conversation about their lives and how they have, you know, had issues with each other, how they're suffering, you know, and how they love each other. There's a couple of love interests there that shock you. Like,
unexpectedly, someone was in love with one another, with the other one, but they didn't confess, they didn't say it.
They didn't say
until the last beat where you're like, did you call me babe?
Did you
call her babe?
Let's go.
Yeah.
OMG, I'm telling you.
But what really, what my wish is, there were a couple of stories that were, you know, just the writer and director just, you know, brushed over them, but yet they were really, really important and worth telling.
Exactly.
Than actually stretching this whole play in like
it was 2 hours and a half.
That's a movie.
It was 2 hours. It was really long.
Yeah.
And for me it felt like there were several plays in one
playlets.
Playlets. Like a couple of two-handers.
Which were very powerful.
Which were brilliant if they were to be written into two-handers.
Yes.
Keep them at 1 hour and 15 or 1 hour and 30. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I mean, we were served in a cocktail of people going through it.
Yeah.
And we're always talking about going through it.
Yeah.
But like the young people going through body dysmorphia.
Yeah, body dysmorphia.
Mental health.
Yeah.
Murder.
Alcoholism.
They are murderers.
Yeah. And PTSD.
And alcoholism.
Yeah.
And so to me, the person who stood out. Or the people who stood out, it is the one story that holds this whole piece together. Is this one lady who's drinking herself to death.
And
she's like, I am
and
choosing.
She knows, she's sure that of what she's doing.
Exactly.
That's really the powerful beat.
And she's like the surprise character that we didn't expect.
Yeah.
For you, it was about her.
For me, it was about, if there was an award, an actor's award, I would give her, the character name is Ude.
Yeah.
Ude, yes. Ude all held this story together. Like she's the thread that
she's the thread that, and she reads people to filth.
Yeah.
And I love it.
No filters.
No filters.
She puts you in your right place.
Yeah.
And she's proud of it.
And she's proud of it, but it also like makes you, it gives us an insight into alcoholism and how we judge people just by looking at them. That, oh my gosh, you hate your liver. You know, you've killed all your livers. But then there's a depth to it of why they're doing it, and that was like the revelation of it all. It was
she has a personality. She's the one who has actually been bailing these people out.
Exactly.
She's very responsible. She does her things on time. And so it's not about what you see out here. It's,
I mean,
someone's heart, you know.
Like, I mean, this play had like everything you would think of. There was a flashback that has gripped my heart. Remember that moment I was like, we have to capture this moment. It's like it's happening. It's everything is in sync. Everything falls in sync. The music, the sound, the costume,
yeah,
the lighting,
yeah,
and the moment itself.
Yeah.
Like this moment, you have to go watch this play
You
for
guys,
this moment. I'm not
you
going to tell
need
you
to.
what it is.
No, we're not
But
revealing.
this flashback is everything. And it
Everything.
takes us into this other conversation of
Yeah.
people going to war
Yeah.
and women going to war
war
with
and
their bodies.
yeah.
And it's just
Actually, it you know, it stems from the body politics as
yeah,
well.
body politics. All
Yeah.
these politics on our bodies.
Yeah.
These conversations with men and their fathers.
Fathers,
Oh my goodness,
yeah, the
there's
relationship
such
between
depth.
men and their fathers.
Yeah,
And also-
then lack of fathers. You
Lack
know,
of father
which
figures
is-
in your life.
What does that do to men? What does
man.
that do to those boys?
And also
what
being
they're
a child,
lacking.
you know,
Yeah.
one character says, "I was a child." Like we're not given time to be children. Also,
Exactly.
yeah,
And it's really
yeah,
it really captures like
Yeah.
everything that youth is going through at the moment. Like they really captured the mental health of
Yeah.
youth. And we always talk about how mental health
Yes.
is not just
Yeah.
mental
Mental
health, but mental health and mental
Mental
health.
health, yeah.
How we relate,
Yeah.
why we relate.
Yeah.
And so we were really moved. Like we really enjoyed it. It has the humor that
Yeah.
it needs,
Oh my
and it
God.
has the enough drama that it needs. Actually, we're gonna give it to Faiz, who said it's a dramedy.
Yeah.
And we believe
We believed you first, and
Faiz.
you guys have delivered. Yeah,
delivered.
we got the dramedy,
But you
the drama and
have
comedy.
some brilliant actors on stage.
Oh my God.
You have moments that are unforgettable. Like I don't think
Sure.
I'll ever forget these moments.
Yeah, Uda is everything for me,
Ude
and the
is
grandpa,
everything.
the father.
Things are revealed. I like how
Yeah.
it's like an onion. It just opens and
Yeah,
opens and keeps
layers
on
and layers,
giving us
yeah.
and giving us until you're like, it's too
It's
much.
enough, guys. Are we
I think
ending
we want to
this
go
right
home
now?
and think about all of that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about creating is that we
Yeah.
always have to think about why we're creating, what we really
Sure.
want to say.
Yeah.
You
What
know?
do you really want us
Because
to
at the end of
feel?
it, you might end up with a cocktail.
Yeah. It was a cocktail, also.
you know, of so much.
Many stories.
And then we just walk out of there and we forget.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
we're like, what was that? Oh, we laughed, and then.
Yeah, and then, you know.
Yeah.
And the set.
The set
Can we
designer.
talk about the set designer? Can we talk
Whoa.
about Brian Irungu for a
Brian
second?
Irungu, you know what you're
Brian.
doing. You know what you're
Brian,
doing.
that set was killer. That set.
You wanted to take that set home.
I
with
want
you.
to take the set. That you know which part. Of course, you won't because you probably know me different.
Yeah.
But the bar.
The bar.
The bar to come home with me. You guys
Carrie's
there's a
bar.
bar on stage,
Yeah.
and the lady.
And it has everything.
The
Oh,
lady
the
who
waiter.
mans the bar is called
What?
Carre.
Carre, you are everything. I love
Carre
you.
is everything.
I call her Pink
It-
Panther.
Yeah, she's Pink Panther. She's
Carre, you're a
awesome.
Pink Panther.
Thank you for the choices that you made
Yes,
in that.
and
Brenda.
Carre doesn't talk, but
Yeah.
when she speaks,
But when she
she
is
annihilates
wisdom,
all.
she finishes us.
Yeah.
She knows all, and all knows her.
exactly.
Yeah. So
these people were fighting.
so the
and
set
Carre is
design
like-
was fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carre.
Yeah. Let's keep on set design.
No, I was going to talk
I
about
mean-
like now the elements of production.
Sure.
So the set design was fire.
I see the fact that the whole
And I
play
think-
happens in a bar.
Yeah,
or, you know.
it happens in a bar where
Yeah.
friends have gone to mourn
Yeah.
a friend that they allegedly have lost.
Yeah.
And even the way where the bathroom is set up, and this is
Yeah.
now the set, and even where everything is placed,
Yeah.
there's space for it feels like you can breathe.
Yeah.
And it
There's
feels
space
like
for
actors
everything.
can maneuver.
Sure. And when
Yeah.
there is an attack, when this ex-militant is hallucinating or just going through all these moments, we feel that now we are in the battlefield.
Yeah, and this is the
Yeah.
lighting. The lighting really helps in these
Sure,
moments.
sure.
I mean, I feel like obviously they could have more depth, but the lighting really helps us to travel with
Transition,
them.
right?
And
Yeah.
of course, PTSD is not a joke. So for you to like make us feel PTSD
Yeah.
from the audience's point of view, you have to
Yeah.
work with lighting,
Lighting
and sound,
Yeah.
and just create this moment of like a moment of tension. Like
Sure.
tension is bottled up.
Yeah.
Um,
We see the vulnerability.
we see the
of
vulnerability.
this.
We see how
Yeah.
overwhelming and
Yeah.
overtaking this condition is, and we feel like we also feel the tension as if it's us. I think that I'll give it up to the director and like the whole
Yeah. The
how
weaving of
everything weaves together, brilliantly.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
did you think
Saumu,
of the
you.
costume.
Well, I still can't forget the costume
How
of the
can
scene
you?
we've talked about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's that scene that I was like, wow, you guys got it right.
Yeah.
The only part that I doubted was this guy selling smoky.
Yeah, that was questionable.
Yeah,
so
was he a
where
doctor
it goes
or-
past like screech.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
do we need this character?
Yeah,
You know?
the guy selling
I mean,
eggs and smokies.
It's not a moment of relief, it's just
Yeah.
a moment of humor that we could have done. Like if there was something, it's maybe like think about what this moment is about.
Yeah.
And from the audience's point of view, it didn't make sense. It was
It was
quite
so long
humorous.
and and just like we were just wondering when it's gonna end or what
so
is
that
it
we
doing?
can go digest what we're being given, because we
Yeah.
were being fed a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the same time, it's just like real life, right?
Sure.
Like someone just doesn't go through one thing; they
Yeah,
go through
yeah,
a
you go
million things.
through
So when you
lots
look
and
at
lots
it
of
in a
stuff.
way, the way the writers, the way the directors were thinking,
I think
yeah, I
give
think
it
they
up
sort
to
of
them.
captured. I think the writing is superb.
Saumu,
I mean, it was like
you
pam,
are
pam,
amazing.
pam, pam, pam.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
of course, where it picked up, and then where it slowed down, like it just felt overwhelming now when it was too much. When it yet it could have been just enough.
Yeah. Oh, that's now, it reminds me about, intentions
Yeah,
and making
clarity.
decisions. Yeah. What are you intending to at this particular moment? Which story are you going with?
Yeah,
What are
and
you?
which story are you
Yeah.
trying to tell?
Yeah.
And why are you
And
trying
where
to
is
tell
that?
this story?
Yeah. So don't forget that your main objective by now, bringing in a lot of stories that
Yeah.
are kind of not diluting, but kind of diverting our attention
Yeah.
to other things.
Yes.
And we feel left like we're feeling like you haven't resolved or you haven't dealt with this enough,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now you've jumped over to.
And you've jumped over
Yeah.
to many.
Yeah.
Like it seems like there's so much that can, and of course, if we were living in real life, that happens.
Yeah.
But the stage is this platform where we have to be suspended in this disbelief,
reality,
and
yeah.
we have to suspend reality to a certain platform.
Yeah.
And some of the moments, like for instance, like the one I was saying, you have to go and watch, that
yeah.
were really like they captured the suspension and
Yeah.
they kept us like
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they were killed.
Yeah,
all
and
of
we
a
went
sudden
to
we jumped
comedy
into
and-
comedy.
Yeah.
Even the father who came in with all this like
Yeah.
comedic
I love-
aspect, but was deep. Of course it was humorous because I think the way he was using language.
Yeah. It was
There was his
Yeah,
accent,
choice of language,
his
yeah,
choice
yeah.
of accent.
Yeah, yeah.
But then you could feel like everything that he has worked towards.
Yes, I
you
like
know,
how he
the
maintained
kind
his
of person he is.
character.
Yes, he
Yeah.
still maintained the kind of person he
Yeah.
is. And of course, it's a very short moment that he's there, but it grips you. You're still with it.
I am, and it makes you flashback on your relationship with your dad.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. It's really
so-
I
yeah.
think. So there's so much.
Yeah,
But
there's
really,
a
I
lot.
think it's worth to go and watch it.
Yeah.
Because
On
it
Sunday.
really is one of those pieces that are going to be unforgettable.
Sure.
Yeah, for some of those performances
Yeah.
they're going to blow your mind.
You need to make your way to the Kenya National Theatre.
Make
on
your way. Saturday,
the 7th of
3
May.
p.m.
Yeah.
and I think 6 p.m.
Yeah. Sunday
And
as
then
well.
Sunday.
Both
And we
3
hope
p.m.
they
and 6
repeat
p.m.
this play.
We hope, guys, you better repeat this.
You
play,
better,
'cause we want it back.
because and then when you redo the show
Yeah,
again, really
yeah.
think about what's really important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make your decisions, be intentional about what you wanna say, and
Yeah.
and go with it. Once
And really
you've
go with
decided,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
really like the balcony aspect of the.
Oh yeah.
And that goes to the set. Like, how do you make space work?
Work, yeah.
And add aspects.
limited space, and you
Yeah,
create.
very limited. Like, who go to
Yeah.
Kumbi Mdogo?
Right.
Could-
Even the word mdogo,
You know?
it's a limited space.
And then have
Yeah.
this perspective of like set pieces that just work to make the space feel like it can breathe.
They created possibilities out of impossibilities,
many.
right?
OMG,
Yeah.
Brian Irungu, you're up there.
Yeah.
The performances, I can't stop talking about all these people. They were brilliant.
Yeah, in their own element.
Everybody
yeah.
worked really
Yeah.
hard, and you could see.
Yeah. But Faiz, man, you need to do more. At the beginning, this Frankie guy, we kind of felt he was too much. There's a way you can talk to someone who is within here, and
Yeah.
just how you deliver your points,
How-
how you
How do
communicate,
you
yeah.
do you shape your character
Yeah.
in a way that when you get to the point when you're like, I didn't have a father, our hearts break.
We've seen you
We
gradually
build up to this, and not necessarily
hating us like I don't have a father, I didn't grow with one. We won't believe you, honestly.
Or start the whole play with like yelling. Build up.
You set up something.
But
I
I think you should continue playing with it. I think you have a lot of room to play and a lot of choices to make. Make some great choices. Or make a choice and commit to it. Because your character is layered. You know, your character has so much depth.
And we need to see those.
And we need to see that, and they're such that they're not swallowed by these other very well defined characters. Who are some of them don't even talk. Some of them don't even talk.
We get them.
And we get them. We are like, we are with you.
We are with
them.
Yeah.
And so, what does your character add to this cocktail? You know, of experiences that we are receiving. They don't need to take the spotlight.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't need to shine. Say it.
Yeah. they are shining.
They're not competing
They're
for
not
shining.
competing with that.
Just doing their job. Just being
themselves. Let them be themselves.
Yeah.
Let them come to life.
Sure.
So that because your character is very important in this whole piece.
Like, how they relate with other characters.
Never been raised by fathers.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. We really enjoyed it.
Right.
Everybody like had their own
favorite
moments that worked. The lady with body dysmorphia. Who is our socialite doing all kinds of things, and we know you're breaking down.
And that's really reflected on what's on the ground, what is going on.
But also, like, I think this play tries to hold together the truth.
Sure, and that's really important.
And that's what is the truth? What is the truth like that no one is talking about, or the elephant in the room? And really, it's beautiful.
Let's leave them at that.
We're gonna leave you at that. We're gonna let you go watch this.
Go watch.
We're gonna show you this after you've watched it. Because we really enjoy watching plays, and we're
that's
gonna
what we do.
Have fun with them.
Just give you a tidbit of what happened, and then you can find out for yourself.
So thank you so much for your work. And the work that you've done, the whole team of Millaz. You guys keep on finishing us. You've had cocktails there.
Right.
A bar and cocktail. We like the connections you are making.
The cocktail, to the audience, and the cocktail to the cast.
And the cocktails to the cast. And thank you so much.
Bye.
From us, it is a wrap.
Yeah.